So what's up, YouTube? Welcome back. You know, it's always a horrible thing when you have to have your car towed, on top of the expense of getting whatever has failed fixed. And this car was towed in for the starter smoking. It burned up, which was weird on this, was it a Hyundai? A Hyundai that when you crank the car, even if the engine doesn't turn, the relay stays energized and continues to try and crank the car and burn up the starter. So if the engine seized or a pulley seized or something else is seized, you're going to have a damaged starter too. Weird. But what threw me for a loop after we put the second starter in and the engine still didn't crank, what I did is I went underneath and I turned the crankshaft pulley by hand with a wrench or a ratchet, and it turned. But I didn't watch all the pulleys to make sure they rotated. I just grabbed the crankshaft. I was like, okay, the engine's not seized, right? Not thinking something else could be seized. I didn't pay too close attention to the pulleys rotating. And then I was like, all right, let's cut the belt off and see what happens. I cut the belt off, the car started. And then I was like, all right, well, what happened? So I went underneath, and then the way that I turned the engine, it was opposite of the clutch drive. So the direction the clutch drive rotates, it's seized inside of here. And typically, most cars don't have a clutch drive, but some systems do in these newer vehicles, and there you go. So the starter failed because the alternator seized and the clutch drive threw me for a loop, but that's what you got. So, you know, sometimes it's better if you just, when you rotate the crankshaft to make sure the engine's not seized or something else is locked up, that you make sure all the pulleys actually rotate. And this pulley did rotate, but it was in the wrong direction of the engine in rotation, and you'll see here that I can't turn that. Thanks for watching.